Sully Simmers. We're about to watch the gameplay trailer for the Sims 4 Horse Ranch expansion pack. I'm very excited to see it. I've got ad up there because I'm a member of the Game Changer Creator Network. It's a legally thing in the UK. I'm a bit excited. I'm going to stumble over my words. So I'm going to see this at the same time as you guys. I don't know why. Oh no, I stopped. Oh my god, I stopped and I didn't know I'd stopped. Does that mean it started? Oh my goodness, catch up. Don't pause. I'm such an idiot. Why did that happen? Okay, so I've got the audio on. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud, but I do want you to be able to hear it over my own voice. So maybe I'll turn it down just a nudge. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Have I got subtitles? Stop pausing. Have I got subtitles on? Okay, we'll have subtitles on for those who would like that. I think that means it's on. I'm excited. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, going in, guys. 8, 7. I've got cowboy boots on, but I can't show you because my cat's on my lap right now. She's excited too. He's excited too. I don't even know my gender of my cat anymore. Okay. Sane.
I'll admit it. My introduction to Chestnut Ridge was a little rocky. I had to learn just how much work it takes to live a real ranch life.
I went through
But
it.
also how amazing it can be. Come on, I'll show you the ropes. Community plays a big part in life out here. Without my friend Sienna, who knows where I would have ended up. She's the horse trainer and owner of the equestrian center in town, where all the competitions like barrel racing and jumping take place.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Sage, my horse, is super friendly. She put up with all of my horsing around while I learned how to ride.
Horsing around. I like all the
Some
puns.
horses wouldn't have been as patient with a new rider. Once in a while, there are more aggressive or defiant horses. They're like people that way, with different personalities and
I
traits.
like that.
But the closer you are with a
hooves.
horse, the
Oh
easier it
no.
is to
Oh
practice your
god.
skills. You'll see folks mounted up pretty much everywhere, going on long rides out in the park.
Oh, there's
or
me.
through
I've decided that's me, the Barbie one.
Horses need a lot of space too. When we got Sage, we ended up redesigning our property to make space for her. What else were we gonna do? She's part of the family. Sometimes I'll head over to my friend Umbra's place to help out when the family members are all busy. Look how cute their foal is.
The
She
foals are very
definitely
cute.
inherited her mom's friendly nature.
Oh.
If you do decide to adopt a horse, know that it takes work to meet all their needs and keep them happy. They need to be fed, played with, brushed, trained, and cleaned up after too. And if you have other animals like mini goats and sheep, well, it can be a lot all at once.
I'm scared of the hard work.
Of course, you could always hire a ranch hand to do that. They're great at everything, from
Oh,
tending the
hi.
nectar
Hi,
crops
ranch
to picking
hand.
up manure. Just hit up a community board to hire one. You can also check out any horses up for sale or adoption while you're looking. That's how I rescued Sage. All that hard work really starts to feel good when you realize how far you've come. When I first started making nectar, I wasn't great at it. I made a
Oh.
lot of messes and quite a few subpar batches. Now though, I make a profit selling all kinds of nectar.
Oh, so they're like the
Old Roberto
effects.
Crinkletop even shared his secret recipe with me.
Great name.
But I'll take that one to my grave and beyond. He's actually very nice, if a little odd. Sometimes he shows up to hit the dance floor, but no one really knows where he lives. I think he likes it that way.
Oh, hello, sir.
They've been here for generations, or they're brand new like me. Everyone out here has an interesting story. Maybe it's time to start your story too.
Take the reins. Okay. Sweet. Let's just pause it somewhere, like maybe on that like last screen. Oh, there you go. We'll pause it on that screen. Why not? I'm kind of like cradling my cat as I talk. So, oh my God, what do we say? What do we talk about? There was so much in that. So maybe nectar first. So I've seen people speculating that because it does look like the nectars give you effects. So I could even go back and we could look for...
He's
Shush a minute. Shush, shush, shush. Stop talking. So we could go back and look for that bit where it kind of like actually showed you all the different types of nectar. Let's just kind of like let it run for a second. Yeah, so they look like one makes you flirty, which I think we've come to expect. You know, a lot of the time food and drink does make Sims flirty and things in the game. So I wonder... does it just make you flirty? Like, what, flirty, confident, hot-headed, like, or like angry? So it could just be emotion-based. I think I'd be a bit disappointed if it was just emotion-based, because like if it just did the same old base game thing of like, oh, I looked at a lamp and now I'm flirty. Stop attacking my hands. Come on, if you're going to attack my hands, you can go over there. Go on. You've had your fun. They've had, you know, when cats have the pets and then they get carried away and start attacking you because it's like the soul of dog. They just want to, like, yeah, you just lost me that much, guys. But now I get to show you my rootin' tootin' cowboy boots. Hold on. It's gonna be awkward. Just make sure I'm appropriate. Right, guys. You see? Look at these boots. Look at my rootin' tootin' boots. So they are actually proper cowboy boots. I think the snake skin, which is kind of gross actually, they're not mine. They are borrowed for this video. Yeah, so I hope that the Nectars go a little bit beyond basic kind of like flirty effects, and I hope that they have things like gameplay like attached to it, like buffs attached to it. I hope that Sims can get drunk and kind of like get tipsy, so maybe there'll be like some buffs and some interactions that get pushed because your Sims are tipsy. I hope it's not just like a straightforward, sorry, hat's going, cat in cowboy hat. Do you want a cowboy hat on cat? No, he's ignoring me now. It's like, I've had my fun. I'm ignoring you. You've got no food. I'm bored of you. So yeah, like I just hope there's a little bit more to it. We've got like strawberry, grape and apple here. It looks like I haven't spotted any new harvestables yet in the gameplay trailer. In fact, I was looking for them. And I noticed them because they were talking about the horse being called Sage, and I thought, haha, that's a harvestable in the game. And then it drew my attention to like the nectar bushes. There was like lots and lots of what looked like base game grape bushes. So I was a big fan of nectar making in The Sims 3, and I actually modded it and added the ability to make nectar out of any ingredients. So I've got these kind of like really super high standards for nectar. But having said that, I love the bottles. I think the bottles are gonna look absolutely great on like, the clown again. I think the bottles are gonna look absolutely great on like shelves. If you're using Get to Work and you like having like grocery stores, like different types of like venues that sell different types of things, I think that's gonna be really, really cool. Yeah, and I love the like you can like pour them into the glasses. Kind of reminds me of kind of like pouring out the trays, you know, like of Spa Day and like the lemonade stand and things like that, where you can pour it out. So kind of that kind of mechanic. So you have a lot of work to do. You do have to like keep things clean. You have to look after the horses. That view is amazing. Do you know what? If you'd have said to me, oh, we're doing an expansion pack and it's gonna be another American world, I'd be like, really? We couldn't have it in like another country? But having said that, like it does look incredible, and I do understand that the Wild West theme is trending. You know, people are looking for this kind of content. So swings and roundabouts. I do want to see more representation of different worlds in the game, but I do see why they've chosen this, and the world does look incredible as well. Also, there you can see a horse interacting with a baby goat, and he had like a little hat on as well, like a little flower crown. So I love like the little accessories for the horses, the actual like saddles, and look at the little flower clown. No, we'll see that in a bit. Like the actual saddles and like these, like this whole setup, it looks amazing. That is terrifying. Like, why? I guess because people might want to do like old-fashioned circuses or something, if you're telling like a historical thing or something like that. You know, maybe you want to have like rodeo clowns. So I guess that makes sense. That's really cute. That little like, let's just have a quick look at like some of the build by we can see in there. So that, I wonder if that's nectar storage, but that's like decorative to do with nectar. That would be really nice for bars. I can't really tell what that is there. I don't know what that is. The nectar maker. This like little set of like brushes and the bucket and things look really, really nice. There's like a little separate like case of what nectar. So that's really fancy. That'll be nice for decorating like fancy dine out restaurants and things as well. This little stable looks really cute. I love that. That wall decor is really cute as well. So, I like that there's like hay that we can place as well. I suppose that might be a rug. I would assume it works like a rug. I was actually looking for that the other day because I was building myself some stables in the game, and I was like, I need hay to scatter in like the horse bed. So I'm actually really excited to see that. Stable doors as well, also very, very nice. This is a really cute building. I wonder if one of the game changers built that. I've kind of lost track of what people built and didn't build. Just going to get rid of the subtitles for a second and you'll see what I mean perhaps about this. They look to me all like, I mean, they could be different varieties, but they all look the same colour purple as like the base game grapes. Yeah, so we'll see. They've definitely gone deep on horses. I mean, horses are the main feature of the pack. And here they were talking about them having all different personalities. And what they actually said there, and I didn't pull it up at the time, was that the foal inherited, let's just have a quick look, because it's something like the foal inherited the mum's calm nature or something it said. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they can inherit traits. Like, you know, again, how much is implied by a gameplay trailer? So the foal is definitely inherited her mum's friendly nature. So there you go. So they do have different personalities. Hopefully that's really obvious during gameplay. It's not just kind of like, you know, you give them a trait and then, oh, there you go. You know, suddenly they're all happy and they all act the same. Hopefully it gives some real character to the horses. I do like how expressive the horses seem. They do seem to kind of pull a few. See what I mean there with the nectar, with the grapes? I'm not sure about it, guys. I'm not sure. Manure makes a great fertilizer, so that's good as well that they've incorporated kind of like gardening, which is a really popular feature of The Sims 4. There again with the basic wine. So they're pouring it there, which is very cool. Yeah, I really like that. I wonder how many like portions you get out of a glass. Oh, and look at all the empty bottles as well. Like that's, I'm glad that the empty bottles look like they stay as well, because the empty bottles would be really nice again for like, you know, maybe you just want to like use them as decorations around your home, or maybe you want to kind of like, you know, have a character who has empty nectar bottles scattered all over the house. I wonder how the maid acts. I wonder if the maid will automatically clean them up, or if you can keep them as decoration and kind of like, you know, they don't get cleaned up autonomously. That would be interesting to find out. Again, with the different nectars. I'm not, I don't know, I'm kind of feeling a bit, about the nectar. I don't want to kind of like say too much. I kind of want to like get in game and play with it and kind of see what I think then. Especially with like other packs as well, to see how much cross expansion pack gameplay there is there. Like, can I use plasma fruit? You know, can I use bizarre fruit? Like, what can I and can't I do? Like, can we just talk about that building as well? So my wife Fry made this Simproved, and she has done an absolutely incredible job. Like, I keep seeing people like their minds are getting blown by this roof, because it looks a bit like, is that a window? What's going on there? But I think what they've done is like they've pulled the edge of the roof out and used columns, like, because you know you can like size up and down the columns, and like a beam, and then this is the actual like internal roof. It just looks so good. Like, such talent, so clever. Look at this like horse statue here as well, like the horse rock. Okay. That goes through me every time. I couldn't do that job. It just makes me squeamish. So this beautiful view here, like the trails look absolutely stunning. Like, what else can we see? So like this lady is like grooming this foal here. This outfit looks super cute, this little jumpsuit thing. I really like these kind of like painted horses. I think that's getting more like increasingly common around the world. I've seen like bulls and cows and like the llama thing in like Liverpool. That's cool. Like this guy, this guy here, that hair looks cute. Is that base game hair? I think that might be base game hair. You know, one of the ones that was patched in. That hair's really cute. She looks really cute. So we're seeing a bit more of the cast now. I quite like the cast. I'm a little bit surprised actually, because she's got boots like mine, rootin' tootin' boots. I wouldn't have thought I'd particularly like it, but I think I do. We've seen quite a bit of this kind of like country look because like the cottage style was trending, and we got like cottage living, and I do think we got quite a lot of that kind of stuff. I'd like maybe something a bit more like, because we've had a lot of it, I feel like I would really like something a bit more edgy, a bit more modern, a bit more kind of maybe like, again, like going back to the kind of young adult things, don't hate me, just because I think we're getting quite a lot of similar casts at the moment. But having said that, I do think there's some really, really nice pieces, especially the denim. Like these jeans here look amazing, these jeans here look amazing. I actually do really like a lot of the cast assets so far that I've seen. Yeah, and like especially like when they look a little bit dirty as well, I think they look really good. I mentioned that in the last reaction video. Like the horses as well look really cool. So we've seen from the last video that you can take them into cast. I think that was in the you know, the live stream behind the scenes video. We saw a little bit of like taking the horses into cast there. So you can paint them like you can cats and dogs and werewolves, which is very, very cool. So we've got these jumps and these obstacles. It looks like you can increase the difficulty by increasing the bars. So that horse there just refused to jump. So let's just go back and see how the horses are kind of reacting to this, and like the levels of the jumps. So obviously like it's going to be like skill based. Like I wonder how much it's like rider skill and how much it's going to be horse skill, if like you have to have some compatibility there. What are you doing now, Kat? So she's like the expert rider, right? I think it said that she owns the equestrian centre, so she's clearly very talented already, and she's made that kind of middle-sized leap very, very easily, very gracefully. You know, she's got a lot of badges, she's done really well. So this horse as well made that like mid-level jump quite easily. Looked a little bit uncomfortable, maybe it's not, you know, super used to doing it. She looks like she's teaching them. This horse is doing like the barrels, which is like agility. What are you doing, Kat? Please don't jump up there. Kat, what are you doing? Come down. Come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's coming over in front of the computer now, so I'm not going to be able to see anything. Hi. Hello. So yeah, this one, so he's clearly practicing and learning. So he made the first jump, accidentally knocked it down on that one. Refused to do it on that one, but on here he's like cracked it. No, you're not eating my yogurt. Like he's got the top bar there, and he absolutely like does it. So that shows a little bit of the progress that you can do. What are you doing, horse? What are you doing, cat? Come on, come here. Oof. Come and say hello to everybody. So I'm gonna like just pull that out my ear there. Yeah, he's purring away. So that's an interaction there with the horses and the goats. It's nice that the animals can like interact with each other. That guy looks so rock and roll. Like, let's just have a look at him again. Like, I love his whole style. Like, I love that they've got like the black denim, like the black bandana, all that good stuff. Like the cool, like like the flame socks things. Like, he looks great, he looks epic. Like, I love a good bad boy cowboy. He's even got like the black nail varnish on. Very, very cool. Scared of this sim. This sim can stay away from me, and so can their horse. I am not a fan, but I am a fan that you can do that. I do love that that is an option for us. I do prefer honestly like the very normal looking horses. Funnily enough, I was looking up My Little Ponies today, and although they did kind of like flying horses and unicorn horses, of which we have not seen any, I don't think, the actual basic horses were the bestseller originally with My Little Pony toys. So that was interesting. Like they're called like earth horses. So the more normal horses, they had like the bright colours, but they sold better, which I thought was an interesting fact. Interesting facts with Cinderella. So we've got the foal here, which we've seen. I think we've kind of talked through a lot of the stuff in the trailer so far. The little applique kind of embroidery is very, very cute. Love the little hairstyle on this horse. All the little goats in the background, very, very cute. The manure, can we just appreciate the manure? So I love, look how stinky she looks. Like, her horse is happy and clean, she's stinky, but she's still happy because she cares about her horses. Like, again, those cowboy boots are great. The base game cowboy boots only actually come in like 4 swatches, and I do find them to be a little bit limited. So I am actually quite excited to have more options of cowboy boots in more colours. Hopefully there's a really good range of like normal colours like browns, in like tan, you know, like all the different kind of like brown colours that you would expect, all the different shades, and kind of like a kind of like a black pair and maybe like a lighter colour pair. But yeah, I am actually happy to get more cowboy boots. I think we got some in, I don't know if it was like Get Famous, was it, or was it Strangerville? We've got like 2 more pairs of cowboy boots, but I'm not a huge fan on the colours of the other pairs. So these ones I've got quite high hopes for. Yeah, the poo, being able to use it as manure is amazing. We've also got these mad coloured like sheep and lambs. I love the range of colours. I don't know about like how that works, if we can paint them or like, I don't know, but I do like that there's a good range. So you can see the guy there mucking out as well. I like that you have that animation. I like that you have to actually do the mucking out. It looks like he's actually cleaning the beds. So that's pretty cool too. Got like a kid riding the horse here. Milk it, like, I don't know why I didn't point out what was in the foreground there. He's like hand feeding the baby goat, which is adorable. She's counting sheep. Maybe that's what something Sims do when they're tired now. Maybe it's a good way to fall to sleep. I don't know. She's falling asleep though. So whatever's going on there. So again, drinking the nectar. This guy's a hottie. Again, like, big shout out to the cast team for doing a really good job of the kind of like stonewash and kind of like dirty looking denim. Like, really, really good job, because I love that type of denim. Like, and I remember when we got like the diesel pack, when that was really trending, it looked very alpha, and sometimes it can look a bit strange in the game, but they've done a really good job of getting that looking like Max's match, and looking, which of course it is, and you know, getting it looking realistic, and but still like Sims 4 style, and I think it looks really, really nice. I would love to get more of that kind of denim in the game. These like little gloves, I don't know if they're new, they do look a little bit thicker than the base game gloves. This is a new hat. He's very cute. New hair, I think. Love this outfit. This is a really good example as well. Again, shout out to the cast team on this pack, because again, I probably wouldn't have wanted more of this kind of clothing, but then actually seeing it, I'm like, there's a few really nice pieces there, especially for guys, especially in terms of like denim basics, because guys, like, men's fashion tends to be it doesn't change as much as women's fashion, and they do tend to stick to the basics, and they slightly stylize the basics. It's very subtle when you work in menswear. So, and a lot of layering as well, and I feel like this is really on point. It's very, very it's very wearable. I think a lot of guys would look at that and say, yeah, I could wear that, that looks cool. I could wear that and not feel like I was a fashion victim, or like, you know, it's down to earth, it's wearable, it's familiar, and I think we need more of that in menswear in The Sims 4, rather than the kind of like really out there stuff that they definitely went through a phase of. Again, like, look at the fit of these jeans, really nice fit there, that subtle little like notch detail, the kind of like, they look a bit worn at the bottom, they're a good length as well, they're not cropped. Hallelujah. Yeah, menswear might be a big win in this pack. I can't wait to get into CAS and have like a proper look of it. So again, like, nice to get some flares that are not patterned, because we've of course got those like the ones with the pattern on from, it's like boho stuff or something. Again, really nice. Look at this outfit here. Can you see it behind my head? Just a basic vest, basic denim shirt, basic jeans. Very nice, very nice outfit. I am all for the basics and like the simple but well cut fashion this year in The Sims. Please, Sims team. Again, with this shirt, very excited to have another shirt that tucks in, because of course we've got that like base game shirt, which is it base game? No, I think it's from Get to Work. It's a very early game shirt. It's a really nice plain shirt, it tucks in, but I've always been like, oh, I need another one, and a lot of the kind of shirts tuck out in the game, so another basic shirt that tucks in. Really hoping for a really good range of swatches on that one, a really good range of colours, because good for mix and matching. What else here? So I wonder if you always take your shoes off when you're doing the nectar making. Again, absolutely love all these bottles scattered around. I think the bottles, like the actual design, the look of the bottles, very, very beautiful. Can't wait to line them up and sell them like that. I'm definitely doing Rags to Riches Nectar Edition. So I guess this is some of the stuff that you can kind of make it out of, like carrots, peppers, potatoes. Is that an onion? Okay. I think I'm going to have to... I don't know how much they've added. I don't know how much depth is going to be there. Again, it's a feature that I'm kind of very... I'm trying not to get overly hopeful for, but I do have high hopes for it because it is one of my favourite features from The Sims 3. And again, I modded it. So I'm really hoping that some of the modders like Ice Mammon and Brazen Lotus and some of the other creators are going to bring out like additional harvestables and additional recipes for that. Because again, I would love to get more. I'm one of those people, I cannot get enough kind of like harvestables in the game, like new crops. And like I would love some more speciality nectars, like lavender nectar and like weird stuff like that. And so I know like Mun Mun and Brazen Lotus do a lot of kind of like plants and recipes and things like that. So I'm hoping that they mod additional. I hope when they've made nectar making in the game, they've made it easy to mod so that people like Brazen Lotus and Ice Mun Mun can just inject new recipes into the game very easily without having a lot of conflicts, because I want all the nectar recipes. I'm going to go deep on that one, I swear to God. There's just not enough ingredients in the game to satisfy me. That's what my problem is. So here's like the little cowboy dancing. So he said about this guy, he kind of lives off lot. It said no one really knows where he lives. So I'm assuming he's going to be one of the characters, a bit like, what's his name? Oh no, I can't believe I can't remember his name. It's like Jeff Jefferson or something like that. It's Kyle Kyleson. Kyle Kyleson in Gets Family. I've been playing it. I've got a whole series on it. Growing Together, that's the one. Cost to Sims naming system. So the Kyle Kyleson in Growing Together, the cat's distracting me as well, which is not good for my brain. Yeah, he kind of like, he's a wanderer, right? He doesn't have any like fixed abode. He's kind of like a couch surfer. So I assume this guy is like one of those kind of NPCs. If you think about like Rory as well in Werewolves, and Celeste, I think she's called. So there's a lot of these kind of like wandering NPCs that are not homed. I really actually like when the Sims team do this because it means that we don't, oh my God, I've just noticed this lady. How sweet is she? Love her. Matriarch of the whole town, I swear. Cat, hey! Hey! Sorry guys, hold on. No, you can't do that. That's my yoga mat. Stop vying for my attention. I'll give you all the fusses in a minute. So, what was I waffling on about? So I like when the Sims team do that because then we get like more pre-made characters, and I love getting pre-made characters, but they're not taking up all the lots in the world because we've been getting not that many lots kind of in some of the new worlds. It's kind of like they've reduced the number of lots we get. It means that like we're still getting a lot of characters that kind of like give the world a lot of depth because you're meeting like these characters who are kind of like specifically designed for the pack, but they're not kind of like taking up all the lots, and they don't have to have like a massive family every single time as well, which means that we get the empty lots and we get to add our own characters. So I think it's a really good, clever way of balancing that out. Again, I would prefer to have bigger neighborhoods, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, so that skirt's kind of cute as well. This little shawl is really cute as well, this little like cardigan with the fringe. Yeah, he's a very dapper gentleman. He's definitely having a big flirt with her. She's adorable, like definitely gonna be, if she's in the game, and I hope she is, and I hope if she's not in the game, I hope they put her up on the Maxis gallery because she's very, very cute. Like she is really sweet, like being my grandma. Like I'm gonna give her like knitting, crocheting from like Nifty Knitting and Cottage Living. Like she's gonna do all the crafts. Like she's very sweet. And like look at the neckerchief as well. Wait, hang on guys, that's a different outfit. So that's looking like an accessory to me because we saw that outfit before without a neckerchief, if I remember correctly, and then it's there as well. So that looks like an accessory. So yeah, and then that's the town, and I think the town is really gorgeous as well. This is really cool with the glass roof. I feel like that would get very hot. I've got my window shut right now, and it's too warm. So hello, I put my hand up and the cat came. I summoned it like a Pokeball. So yeah, like I don't know. That's definitely a venue we can visit. I think these all look a bit more rabbit holey to me. Maybe that looks like it might be a venue we can visit. I think that's why we see them like line dancing. Yeah, cool. I love the way that town looks as well. Like, I can't wait to get Wiki Wild Wild West, Jim West, Desperado, Rough Rider. No, you don't want none of this six gun in it. What's his name? Buffalo Soldier, look, it's like I told you. Any damsel that's in distress, be out of that dress when she meets Jim West. I'm ready to go Wiki Wild. I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna go because I'm clearly embarrassing myself and I'm getting very sweaty and my cat is very attention seeking. But remember to get your rootin' tootin' boots out. Sorry, they deserve a second. Look at my knobbly knees, and yeah, I can't wait to mosey on down to what's it called, Chestnut Ridge, and I'll see you all there. July 20th, and we can we can giddy up. We can take the reins. I'm gonna go. Have fun. Take care. I'll see you again soon. Bye, friends.